What happened to make that the culture? Is the third person I talked to is 25, is a male, and is really depressed. And I was like, I was having a very casual, no big deal conversation with him. Not even someone I know very well.
Yeah.
And I was waiting for Bert in an office, and he was someone who worked in the office and that I've talked to a few times.
Yeah.
But I was telling him about my podcast I just did with my daughter and her friend. And she was like, I'm really, really depressed. And I think it's because of that. He said, I think it's because I don't know how to have this connection. I don't know how to just go to coffee.
Yeah.
And then go, well, I got to wait until we go to coffee again. And then I got to wait until I take her to dinner, or then I got to wait. Let's just what I understood was what's happening in hookup culture is you want to get to the meat of it, so to speak, but it's actually not the meat. You know?
Yeah.
It's like thinking the most important part of a Big Mac is the lettuce. And you're like, wait, no, hold the fuck on. It's the bread, it's the sauce.
It's the entire...
Yes,
it
has to go together, or you're just eating lettuce.
Yeah,
you know?
I think it's a couple things. I think it's the proliferation of porn, in that kids as young as 7 are watching porn.
That is not okay.
And obviously, as a grown adult, you're like, that's a performance. These are hired actors.
Totally.
Most of them are loaded sometimes, deeply traumatized, but they also understand that they're performing, right?
Right.
They have a sex life completely different from this. And so for a lot of kids, they're getting introduced to porn very early, and that is the main source of sex education that they have.
Terrible.
And so, I came to porn very late, and I can only do it in very small doses. And I go through periods of it, and I mostly watch gay porn because straight porn is just so horrendous. Just like the dialogue of like, I came to fix your toilet, like whatever it is, like these people are not talking to each other.
Yeah.
It's just like, your boobs are big and I want to rub up on them.
Yeah, right.
And she's like, yes, oh my God, and it's hard to watch. But for someone who doesn't know any better, they're like, oh, that's how I talk to women.
That's how it works.
And so that's, I think, one thing. So two, like sort of the lack of mainstream sex education and the fact that like abstinence only is the mode de resistance for a lot of the country. And, kids are getting pregnant because they have bodies and they have feelings and they have urges, and
totally
they're not taught like, oh, use a condom.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, like something that would prevent you from becoming a parent too soon.
Yeah.
And then I think that generally we have a hard time, and I think maybe this goes back into sort of the gendered concept of hookup culture, but like men are not taught that women are people, and women are taught that men need to be catered to in every facet. And so, and I'm saying this as someone who like very much was a product and sort of worked to sort of undo that training of like, don't laugh at all of his jokes if they're not funny, having someone earn your trust. And so that's why, I'm so appreciative of it doesn't have to be awkward, because like there was like an Amazon review that was like, this is a bit antiquated, and it's like,
what?
And it's like, it is viewed as antiquated to
who?
Some random guy. I don't know. Someone in Florida.
That guy don't know what he's talking about.
But like, it could be viewed as antiquated to say, hey, go on a date, talk to someone, have them earn your trust, offer them compassion. And if they don't respect your boundaries,
go by.
Yeah. So it's sort of like, I think because of the images that young children are being inundated with early and the lack of sexual education and sort of just like the systemic preference towards men and how like young girls are not taught. And I think it's happening more and more now, but like, I guess I can speak from like my own experience. And that's the other thing is like, I am not monolithic. Right. Like my experience is singular. Like I'm not speaking for my generation.
Totally. No. No, I don't think you are.
Yeah. But like, I think it has a lot to do with the fact that we have a hard time seeing other people as people, and that the connection that we crave is a symptom of something larger, and that ache is also in the person that you're trying to talk to.